It's Wednesday. It's Wine Down Wednesday. I probably should have brought up a glass of wine, guys. It's been a day. I don't know why, but it's been a day. How are you? Say hello when you jump on, so I know you're there. And it is, when the volume's on, it means I was watching this, and I usually don't watch things on my iPad, so I can't remember what I was watching. All right, let me just want to share this video to my Pillar Stand Club group. Say hey. All right, hold on. Welcome, guys. Welcome. I gotta keep it relatively short tonight because I have a leaders call at 8 o'clock my time. That's an hour and a half. We should get done. We will get done. I just need not to talk as much as I do, and we will be fine, right? So if you're watching and if you're new, I'm Patti Colbert, and I'm a designer with Chocolate Chair, and I absolutely love what I do, guys. Tonight's a special night because we are doing our July Pillar Stand Club project. It's a group that I have where people vote once a month on the transfer that they want to use, and then they decide once the transfer is chosen if they're going to join us that month or not, and if they do, they get the embellishments for free from me. So it's a great group. It's just a great way to change out your design once a month, and it's optional, so you can do it or you don't have to do it. It's totally up to you. So we are going to do that tonight. I'll wait a couple more minutes for some folks to jump on. Hey, Kathleen, how are you? Thanks for watching again. You've watched before. So before we start our club project, I am going to use some of our new shapes, which I'm excited about. And over in the VIP lounge, guys, I posted last night, I did my fall kits. There's 4 different designs in the kits. Each kit comes with a how-to, so you cannot get lost doing your kits. Limited quantities. There's 4 different designs, and there's only 3 of each design. So, and I think 1 has sold out already, or 2 have sold out. So head on over to the VIP lounge if you might be interested in the kits, okay? They are ready to go. I just gotta put your mailing label on them and put them in the mail, but they are ready to go. But it is helpful because there is a step-by-step tutorial that goes with them, okay? So if you are interested in a kit, just head on over to the VIP lounge. Remember, it's for non-designers, okay? If you're a designer, you can't get in there. Sorry. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so there's a couple left. Well, no, there's 1 or 2 have sold out, but there's still some left. But head on over to the VIP lounge, and all the links are in there. Or message me, and after this live, I can send you the link, okay? Alrighty, guys. Some of you, unfortunately, haven't gotten your transfer in yet. So this month fell into the whole launch Timing, so we had our launch July 6th, and we usually have to purchase the transfer by July 7th in order for me to get the free embellishments out to you. So because it was in line with the launch, shipping is always delayed. It's usually 7 to 10 days, not including weekends. So and that's why I waited till later tonight to go on, just in case a few more of you have gotten it in today's mail. But some of you haven't gotten the transfer yet, and that's okay. This video stays over in the Pillar Stand Club, so you can always refer back to it if you need to, or just message me and we can walk through it. But it's pretty, you guys are pros now. Everybody in that club is a pro, so I have no doubt you can do this on your own, okay? So let's go ahead and put this aside for now. Let's do one. I want to go ahead and paste paint the gourd. Seeing we're working with the gourd transfer, I thought it would be fun to go ahead and kind of work this gourd into the project. These are new this year, okay? And I always tell people, whenever you buy any of our wood cutouts, to go ahead and keep this backing, because you can trace anything on this and cut it out and paste right on it. So this almost becomes like another surface for you, okay? So these come in a set of 3. Probably should have given you the number first. And I can put the number tonight when I'm done. I can put the number out there for everyone. But they're called the pumpkin cutouts. And these shapes are a little bit different than last year. This one, and it comes in 3. Last year they only had 2. They were both pumpkin sizes. One was, I have them over there. Let me show you the different sizes. Without knocking things over. Okay, so last year, these were our sizes. So we had, and they were more elongated. So these were the sizes last year. Okay. And then this year, you'll notice, so it's taller than the smaller one, but then this one is much smaller too. But you've got the gourd now. So I think they're awesome. I think the shapes are really cool. So let's go ahead and paint this gourd. I'm going to do it a different color. I'm actually going to add some gold leafing to it tonight. So I'm going to have to let it dry before we can do that. Anybody working on fall projects yet? Or okay guys, it's July and I've already seen houses in the hood decorated for fall. Now that's crazy being in Texas because it's 100 degrees out. But people kind of wish away the summer out here, right? They're just done with summer. And we really haven't had, let me get some plastic. We haven't had a bad summer at all. It's actually been on the cool side. It's been on the cool side, so I'm not ready to wish it away yet, especially because I haven't gone to the beach yet. So after the beach, I can wish it away. Hey Angie, how are ya? Hi Heidi, thank you so much. Guys, thanks for sharing the video. You know how much I appreciate it. All right, let me get a couple more trays. So when I paste paint, I usually just take our paste and I water it down a little bit. This jar was, and I'm using Current Jam, and this jar was almost empty. So I actually added water right into the jar. let me go ahead and put some out so you can see what I'm gonna do. How big that gourd. Isn't it a beautiful gourd? I love it. I absolutely love it. Love, love, love. That's too much, but it's okay. And we are gonna do both sides because I don't know if I'm going where this is going, and I just don't like having one. I tell you this all the time. I don't like one side being white and one being colored. And I personally, these are reversible, so you can do a nice fall design on it, and then you can turn it over and do a nice Halloween design on it. Of course, we have the transfers for these. So there's so much you can do with that. I just don't ever use them front and back. I'm a one side kind of gal. I don't know if that sounds bad, but I don't like doing both sides. So, and I love this currant jam color. I love the pomegranate too. When you spritz it with water, it really just glides on, and this dries super fast. Go ahead and get one side. We'll dry it quick, and then I'll do the other side. I bought several packages of these so I can, I'll have a bunch. All right, so this will be one side. So let's dry this quick just so I can flip it over. The pomegranate lighter or darker than the currant jam. Is the pomegranate lighter? I'll show you both colors because I actually had both of them out. So the currant jam is the older color. I'll put it out so you can look. I actually had taken both out tonight. So this one has more of a, obviously they both are on the pink side. This has more, and let me bring it closer. It's lighter in color and maybe a little more pinkier, if that's a, so this is the pomegranate and this is the currant jam. So I think the pomegranate is just a little pinkier or lighter in color. And if you wanted this a little bit darker, I would actually add like a little tinge of brown to it, and it would darken it up too. They're both beautiful colors, I think. I think they're both really pretty colors, and I use them quite a bit, and I knew I would. The the currant jam, oh wait, so we have the Grateful pack. What color is in the Grateful pack? Is it pomegranate or I think it's currant jam? Let me check for you. because some of you did buy the pack, it's currant jam. So if you bought the Grateful pack, the 6-pack of paste packets, it is currant jam in the paste packets, in the Grateful palette. So tonight I'm not putting one of our transfers on this. And I will be using the currant jam on the pillar stand as well. Okay, super easy, right? That's all it is. That's all it is. Debbie. I know, they're all pretty. And, you know, I do get asked this all the time. Why did they take this away? Or why did they take wisteria away? Whatever the color is. Why did they take it away? Well, they have to take it away. Because if they don't take it away, we can't get new pretty colors. Okay. It is a pretty color. Okay, so if you are in my Pillar Stand Club and you purchased one of the pillar stands I had on sale for July, that pile is right there. I promise they'll go out by Friday. And there was one other thing besides the... Oh, a couple more bought the spooky minis. So if you bought yesterday, I had a couple orders come in. So if you bought some of these minis, those will be going out Friday too. Okay? All right, I think this is dry. All right. So we are gonna do a little gold leafing. When I leaf, you know, just like when I paint, just like when I paste, just like when I sand, you know me, I don't like to be perfect because I'm far from perfect. Same thing with my gold leafing. Only because when you use, I'm sure many of you have used it, or if you haven't, it's really thin. It's so much thinner than like aluminum foil, and you can spread it out and try to get flat lines. I don't. I like the crinkly cut look. So you could say it's a messy look, but it's my look, okay? So you can buy any kind of gold leafing at any kind of craft store, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, Michael's. You can find it anywhere. You can find it on Amazon. I don't know if I prefer a brand over another. I seem to always go with the same brand. Although I don't use it that often where you know, I'm constantly buying it because I don't do big murals and things like that with it. I usually just do simple little projects like this. So you'll notice it kind of goes on like this milky, creamy white color. Some people do, they put the leafing right on it. I'm actually going to bring some up here, I think. I kind of let it dry just a little bit. And you can kind of see. You know, maybe we'll put a little guy up here. Okay, let me put this in a glass. So you can let that dry just a little bit. Minis are adorable. Debbie, what don't you like? Alright. Put that there. Okay. So again, I waste a lot more than I need to, but I do that with anything. And this does get messy. Who has tried gold leafing? This gets super messy, guys. So because I have these little pieces, I think I will start up here. That really is all it, I mean, this, people are, all right, so people are intimidated by this. Do you remember how intimidated you were by chalk or by ink? This is like, you honestly can't do anything wrong with this. Okay, so I'm gonna do this because you really want it to dry well before you stop peeling it off, because it does come up in pieces. That's the problem. If you ever get like a hole while you're still doing it, you can just add another piece like this. Now, it doesn't have to be gold. I have, like I've done, see, I've done copper. They have copper leafing. They have silver leafing. I don't tend to use any of those. It doesn't have much glue on it. Put this here. And of course, I'm not worried about covering up spots, right? Now you can try and cut this, but I don't keep stuff like that. Just like I don't keep my scraps. It's too much to try and play with. All right, so we're gonna just let this chill. Okay. So let's let this chill for, if you can give it give it at least 15 minutes to dry. If you can give it 30 minutes to dry, that's even better. There's no need to let it go on more than that. All right, who's done gold leafing? Can you keep whatever? Yes, that's what I just said. So all this, a lot of people keep. Try to put it in between layers because what happens is once you stop picking it up, it balls up. But little pieces like this are great for like the fill-ins, right? I just don't have patience with this stuff. Like I would rather just like get rid of it all. And then make sure when you work that you don't have any glue. This comes off, but make sure you don't have any glue down because you'll have to scrape it up like that. So I probably had, what was I working on today? Must be old, some kind of adhesive or something. It just always finds a place to stick, guys. Okay. All right, let's move on. Hi, Sherry. So yeah, so for some reason, I did a lot with copper once. I'm trying to, I can't remember, but I had a lot of pieces of copper. I don't know if I've ever really done anything with the silver before. And they actually have a metal, like a metal leafing too, which is pretty cool. I've never done that. So I have gold, silver, and copper. And I think I've only used copper and gold. I don't know if I've ever, you know what? I think I did a holocron once in silver. Maybe I did. Maybe I have. All right, guys, pillar stand, here we go. So this month, the winning transfer was Oh My God. Okay, so remember, if you are in the club and you decided to play along this month, you got all your embellishments free. Thanks, Sherry. And working with fall colors is so easy because everything matches. So remember, you do not have to use the colors that I suggest at all. You can always just use colors that you already have. But any of the embellishments I send will usually match the colors that I use. However, when it comes to fall, doesn't everything really match? I think so. So I think any color that you use will match the ribbon and the ornament that I sent in your packages. All right, brand new transfer, so I need to get some fuzz on the back of that. Now, I think I'm gonna do this all in one fell swoop. It's so much easier to do it all at once now because of our new formula, the new paste formula. But again, please work at your own speed. You can do this entire transfer in one color if you want. You can do it in 2 colors, you can do it in 5 colors, you can paste and pull, you can do it all at the same time. However you're most comfortable doing it. And like I said, if you're in the Pillow Stand Club, you guys are all pros already. So the one thing you need to make sure you want the peg. Now we do have 2 different pillar stands, the older ones that have, there's a pin and there's a screw, okay? So whichever one you're using, just make sure that your screw hole is at the bottom, okay? All right. So I haven't really played this out in my head yet. Oh, you're welcome, Heidi. I don't know why my comments aren't being seen over there. Isn't it every night I go live, there's something different? Something different with Facebook, guys. Like now I'm live. I could never see me live before. I could always see comments there before. Now I can't see comments there. Every time I go live, it's something different. All right, let's see how we're gonna do this. I'm not using white. I know they did use white in the, or Chalk Couture used white when they did it. I'm not gonna use white. I'm gonna do my own thing, guys. So I did pull out some Dune because we all love Dune. Don't we, Terry? Terry had a little oopsie last night with the Dune paste. All right, so we're gonna use Dune. We're definitely gonna use the currant jam. I'm gonna finish off this. Oh, look, there's so little left. Let's scrape the bottom. Okay. We are definitely using our Harvest, Shimmer Harvest. That's kind of a little bit yucky too. I don't usually put, I think I said this last time I opened this Harvest. I must have left this open once upon a time ago because this is the only shimmer paste that's ever really dried out. Not dried out, but it's a little drier than normal. I must have walked away from it and like left it open overnight or something. Don't tell anybody. All right, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna use pesto for the greens, and I'm actually gonna do the stem green. You could do it brown or whatever. I'm gonna do it green, and that's the extra one. Okay, and then my goal, I'm just gonna do it all in one fell swoop, people. All right, so, oh my, in the fall, I'm gonna do Dune, the word gourd, and those two little dots I'm going to do in the currant jam. So we can do this, and then the gourd obviously I'm going to do in the Harvest. And then I'm gonna do this leaf and the little stem coming out of the gourd in the pesto. Let's do these, one of these. Right? Super easy, right? Okay. So let's do this first. And again, you can use any color that you have. The embellishments that I sent this month are all just, they've got that fall, autumn vibe. So anything you have, if you're not using my colors, would be great. All right. I'm gonna do you know, the word gourd, I was actually gonna change it and do our new pumpkin shimmer. Decided not to, but I think that would be really pretty too. All right, there's that. Then let's go ahead and do the green, only because that Harvest is a little dried out. So this gourd, I was saying when I had done the round with the pumpkin on it, when I pasted the pumpkin on the round, I was thinking that, or no, I'm sorry, the turkey, when I did the turkey, I was thinking that this gourd would be really pretty on one of those square, simple shapes. So if you have purchased this transfer and wanted to do that project I did using the turkey, I think this gourd would look really pretty on one of those simple shapes. Okay, and then let's do this. And you could even do this gourd like in the hot mess technique if you wanted to, you know, give it multiple colors. I think that would be pretty too. Let me get a piece. Just scrape up the excess. I kind of just work my way back when I do that. Oh my gosh, what is, oh, look what I just did. I'm like, where is all this stuff coming from? Where is it coming from and how come it's all over me? Okay. It's all over my hands. It must have been on the side of the jar. Ta-da! Okay, let me clean this frame off. Hey, Doreen. It's like coming out the back of the jar. How did I even do that? All right, who saw how I did that? All right, there's that. Let me clean this. Look at that. Okay. Pretty colors, right? Beautiful fall colors. And there's actually a lot of detail. I'll get that turkey too, so I can show you what I was talking about. Thank you, Doreen. All right. Let's go ahead and close these up. It is, the colors are pretty. Sherry, are you gonna do them these colors? Are you gonna come up with your own colors? What are you gonna do? And you know, I really think it would look pretty. I mean, I would definitely not do it one color if I wanted it in my house, but you know, one color would be pretty too. I think this harvest would be pretty. You know what? I think I'm done with this one. I'll throw that one away. didn't freeze out on you guys, it just froze out on me again. Hope I'm still there. I don't know why it's been doing that lately. They did dig up the front of our yard when we had that issue, and I'm wondering, ever since they did that, I've noticed, like I've been freezing since they've done that. Thanks, Deb. All right, let's do some ribbon, and then we're gonna get back to the gold leafing, okay? So, everybody got the same thing this month. Sometimes people get different ribbons, but everybody got the same thing. So go ahead and get your ribbon out. Look at the colors. So this is why I thought I was gonna do the gold and the orange, but then I really wanted to bring out that jam color. So, but I think the orange would be really pretty too. All right, so super easy. Start with your thinnest ribbon, and we call that the anchor ribbon, right? And you are just gonna tie a simple knot, single, okay? Okay. Now, you have two different size ribbons, okay? The longer one is the one that we're going to use first, which is this one. Okay. And then, okay, this has got to be somewhere because it is getting all over me still. How can you make so much mess with something so little, right? It's probably all over my dress too. All right. I hope I cut everybody's bottoms off. But if I didn't, you can go ahead and straighten them. You can dovetail them, whatever you want to do, okay? But again, I do the awareness ribbon or the awareness sign, okay? And then just bring that behind. Then you're going to take your ribbon and you're just going to put it in the middle and tie a knot. Don't fuss so much about the loops yet. We'll fix that at the end. Now, this is a thicker ribbon, so I would go ahead and do a double knot if you can't get it tight. I can get mine tight. Now, if you notice, mine isn't even centered yet, right? And that's okay. All right, so we have the first one down. Everybody got it so far? Can you guys give me a hearts if you're there? I'm hoping I'm not frozen because nothing's happening on my side. And remember before I said I was live, and now I'm not live anymore. So Facebook is definitely up to something again. Oh, okay. Thank you, Debbie. And I can't see anything over there. All right, now we're gonna take the smaller ribbon and we're gonna do the same exact thing, but when we lay it on that bottom ribbon, we're just gonna kind of offset it just a little, okay? Again, you can cut your bottoms any way you want, but you're gonna do that awareness symbol. You're gonna push behind, so it almost looks like a bow already, okay? And then you're going to put it on top. You're not going to worry so much about placement right now or your loops. We will fix that all at the end. Because this is the top ribbon, you definitely want to go ahead and tie a double knot, okay? Okay, and now for the fun little guy. How cute is this? Let me show you guys, if you're not in the club. Is this like not the perfect little fall ornament? All right, so get your acorn out. And I usually just go ahead and bring, now this is gonna hang too low for me. You can do whatever you want. You can put it on the top, you can put it off to the side. I'm gonna keep mine on the bottom. So I'm actually going to tie a knot in this just so it doesn't hang so low. Okay, so I took what would have been that big of a loop and put a knot in it, so now it's a smaller loop, okay? And then just go ahead and put that ribbon through. I'll figure out where I want it. And tie another knot. Now, I am generous with my ribbon when I send it out to y'all. So at this point, you can tie this in a bow. You can keep it long like this. This is a personal decision. I like to keep mine short. I feel like you can see it more in the middle if it's shorter, like that. Okay? Super easy, right? And then, let me just dry this a little. So I do want to show you how amazing our chalkature artists are. So look at this, and this was the shimmer paste, so that's why there's shimmer on it. I don't know if you can see the shimmer, but you know how gourds have those bumps on them? So look at the little, like there's little bumps. Can you see them? Like they are amazing. Okay, and then I actually don't know where my pin is. And there you are. July's pillar stand project. What do you think? Do you like it? Oh, thanks, Angie. Yeah, so that, you know me. But again, if you didn't purchase, if you don't have these colors, don't use whatever colors you have, guys. But again, the beauty of chalkature is now we're doing single paste packets. So let me show you what comes in the Grateful paste package. Now, as of today, it was out of stock, but they do come back. These packs come back pretty regularly because they're done in-house. So, let me show you the colors. So this is called the Grateful pack. There's 6 singles in it, okay? So you get Currant Jam, Camel, which is a really pretty color. You could have done this in Camel. Pesto, Shimmer Harvest, nope, Shimmer Pumpkin, Shimmer Harvest, and Bright White. So you would get these in this Grateful pack, which will be coming back. But you don't have to buy the pack either. You can just buy these individually. So like say you just want Currant Jam and Harvest, right? And Camel. You can just buy 3. You don't have to buy all 6. which I think it's awesome that they're allowing my customers to now buy single paste packs. It is like a game changer. Hey, Susan. All right, so that's that. Again, if you did purchase your transfer, you definitely should have gotten your embellishments from me already, but I do know some of you are waiting on the transfer because of the launch. It just coincided with launch, but they're coming. If you're in my pillar stand club and you want extra pillar stands, head on over to the page because I still have some available and they are discounted. So if you wanted an extra one to make gifts or have a couple around your house, which I do, head on over to that page, okay? All right, let's go back to our other gourd now. All right, any questions on this? Okay, so this should be dried enough. And this is the pot that makes the mess, guys. So let me get a, do I have any paintbrushes up here? Just need like a soft bristle paintbrush, right? You can do anything. And then literally what you want to do is just kind of scrape it off. Now I do go over the gold to get some of those pieces off. I don't care that there's openings. Sometimes I make those holes a little bit bigger, but remember, with these pieces, if you don't like the holes, you can go ahead and glue and just cover the holes, right? And by scraping, you can put some brush design in it, or brush fatigue. So it looks like it's been there for a while. All right, so Debbie, this is what you were asking. Yes, yes, you can save all of this. I don't. No, you don't have to be careful. So if you were doing, like that was not careful at all. When you put it on, when it's wet, right? You want to be gentle because you don't want to put holes through it. Unless you're going for that. Okay, guys, where is this green coming from? Did anybody see me spill any? Oh, look it, it's right here. It is on my pillow stand. How did that happen? It's almost like I dumped it in the jar. You don't have to be careful. That is not being careful. it was dry. So, and I have yet to do a leaf project, any color leafing I've done, where it's been, where I've wanted like perfection, because I wouldn't be able to, I'm not that good. But I like the more distressed aspect of it. So even like here, I'll kind of like rub that in more. Okay, now there is a sealer that I'm gonna put on this just so the flaking doesn't come off. You can use a spray sealer, you can use a gold leaf sealer, but let's go ahead and put some, no, let me put the sealer down first because I'm gonna put a little bit of ribbon. Let me do this because I do want to put a little bit of ribbon, and I don't want that to. I'm kind of just going to brush the whole thing, not heavy on places where I didn't paste, but just so it all has that same texture too. Lightly dry this. So this gourd has a really tiny stem up the top. I'll bring it closer when I'm done. So see, it's like really tiny up the top. So I am gonna put ribbon on it, but I'll make kind of like, actually one of the kits, oh, it's this kit right here. The fall kit, the, see if I can get it for you. And the instructions show this too. So there is a tag because there's the pumpkin on the tag. So the bow, I didn't actually put through the hole in the tag. I knotted it and just hot glued it on. And you'll see what I mean by that. I'm gonna do the same thing for this. So it's in the fall kit. See how long I want it. What are you doing, Fanny? So I'm just going to tie a knot. This on. All right, guys, I've got so much green paste on me. All right, so I just knotted it. Almost looks like wings. Okay. So if you don't feel like you ever have a big enough space to tie ribbon around, now I could get jute around that and do this and it would be fine. But this is just as good. And I'm actually gonna add some green to it, I was thinking. Let's wait for this. All right. Well, that's heating up. Does anybody have any questions about this month's project? Let me talk about next month's project that we don't have yet. So, I will be away for 2 weeks in August. So, I actually will not be back until August 21st, the night of August 21st. So we will change the date of the next project, okay, just by a day or two. But I want to go ahead and vote on next month's transfer already, just so I can make sure I get all the embellishments in and mail them out to you, because I have to mail them to you before August 6th, because that's when I'm leaving, okay? So, definitely doable, guys. So I think I may put out tomorrow what 3 transfers we'll be voting on, okay? Okay, so let's see how we're gonna want this. I think kind of liked it off to the side. Or do I want to not show the gold? Hold on. No, I think I'm going to put it on the gold side. Maybe not. Gold side or not gold side? Yeah, I think that's hiding. I think that would be pretty. Not gold side, because I want the gold to show. Yeah, I can't see any comments up there today. Don't want to burn my finger. Just a little bit. Okay, so does that make sense with everybody? Just go ahead and we'll stop voting tomorrow. Okay, who wants to see? I can't see. Guys, give me thumbs up if you can see. I can't see. Who wants to see? Who really wants to see? Let me see if you can see it. Can you see it? You'll have to comment. Okay, comment if you can see it, because they're not showing me comments tonight. So I think, guys, first of all, we're gonna do some leaves, and we'll leaf the leaves. We'll do that. We'll do some pumpkins. And you know, I still buy all the transfers, even though I don't put them a lot on said wood cutouts, because I like making stuffies with them. So I still buy our transfers. Guys, I may still make it to my leadership call. All right, so like I said, I know some of you haven't gotten your transfer, but I wanted to make sure that we did the project. Make sure you post your finished project in the Pillow Stand Club page, okay? I really want to see them all. Okay, and then don't forget, I still have these autumn kits, and within the kit you get the how-to pamphlet. Okay, head on over to the VIP lounge for the links to the kits, or just message me and I can send them to you. There were 4 designs, and like I said, there was 3 of every design, and 1 or 2 are sold out. I'm not sure. I kept hearing the bing today, but I didn't go and look. So, if you'd like a kit, head on over, okay? All right, anything else? Thanks, Debbie. Yeah, me too. So, you know, you can do gourds in any color too. Like, I love when I do pumpkins in green, and so we'll probably be doing a lot of that too. All right. Okay, if you have any questions, please just message me. Again, if you're new and you're watching, just comment new. I would love to welcome you. Share the love. Keep me busy. And anything to do with kits, the links are over in the VIP lounge. If you're in the Pillar Stand Club, make sure you post your finished project over there. And probably check out the page tomorrow, because I think I will go ahead tomorrow and list the 3 up for vote for our August project, okay? All right, guys, love to all. Thank you for joining me. Happy Wednesday night. Grab a glass of wine. It's that kind of a night, maybe. We'll see. Bye, everyone.